Hello everyone. Hopefully everyone is having an amazing day. But today I really want to address patients that was been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis or any thyroid issue like Hashimoto's and everything like that. As a result, most of the doctor basically informing them that this is an autoimmune condition. So what is an autoimmune condition? Well, autoimmune condition is referring to that basically the body is just attacking itself. So for rheumatoid arthritis, it causing joint issues. And of course, when it comes to Hashimoto, it's affecting your thyroid, not being able to produce the thyroid hormone. So therefore it's hypothyroid. So why is it that most of these conditions and it's typically diagnosed when you're 40s or 60s years of age? Well, the reason why I want to share you with this is going back to our metabolism, going back to our diet, and going back to our lifestyle. So if we've been doing this diet and poor lifestyle for 20 or 30 years, so by the time you reach your age of 40 or 60s, that's when you start having a lot of health issues shows up. So when I'm referring to autoimmune disorder is that a lot of time, guess what? It could be so easily addressed if you do your blood work. And what I mean by your blood work for autoimmune condition is that you need to check your vitamin D and you also need to check your vitamin B12 also as well. Vitamin D and vitamin B12 is so important for your immune system. It's the breakdown of a lot of the metabolism, a lot of the nutrition that you eat. But if you don't have adequate number of vitamin D and B12, your body is not being able to recognize what's good and what's bad. So therefore, your immune system is not as unstable, meaning that when something is wrong, the body just self-attacking. They need to be able to have that clarity to know when to basically causes an immune response, when to slow it down. As a result, unfortunately, a lot of the medical doctor, rather than just looking at your vitamin D or B12, most of those patients, especially for like rheumatoid arthritis patient, they put them on corticosteroid drugs. And what does corticosteroid drugs do? Slow down your immune system. But if we understand the physiology of us, of the body, 80% of your immune response starts in your guts. So guess what we have to do, guys? We have to take care of our guts. We have to take good care of our good bacteria because 70-80% of your immune response is in our gut. So imagine all those years that you've been eating poorly, you're not properly nourishing your guts. So that's one thing. When it comes to vitamin D, I already told you that's the sunshine vitamin, and we're not getting adequate number of vitamin D at all. So therefore, we're not exposing the sun enough. Unfortunately, that's one of the supplements that you probably have to take. And then B12, yes, we may not be eating balanced with proteins or a lot of animal products, so our B12 is not adequate, especially for patients that's a vegetarian or vegan. They're not getting adequate vitamin B12. It may seem simple, but guys, just get your vitamin D and get your vitamin B12 checked. And if you do get that vitamin D and B12 checked, you know the proper amount of dosage to take. But also, there's certain form of B12 that some people may have a genetic variance, a mutation that they can't really break down the B12 that they take. So not all B12 is created equal. If patients have that genetic mutation, they probably have to take some kind of form called methylation. So B12 and vitamin D is something that is so important that can cause us as we age. Once we hit the age of 40, 50, or 60, our body, our immune system doesn't work as efficiently and as effectively. So therefore, besides vitamin D and B12, important for your metabolism in order to reduce heart attack and stroke, it's also important for some autoimmune condition that a lot of people are going through. So please, guys, on your next doctor's visit, ask them to check for vitamin D and also ask them to check for vitamin B12. I'll see you on the next video.